Okay, welcome to the pool series. This is our very first tournament. We're at Smokin Cue. Thanks for thankful to them for letting us do the tournament. We're sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, also Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and our other sponsor RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Thank you guys. Our first matchup is going to be Clint Clark, a local player from around here, versus Brian Francis, another local player. I consider both of these guys to be my friends, honestly. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm adding the commentary post-match, post-tournament. And as you can tell, they're already started. It's going to be a race to 7. As you can see there, the scoreboard is a little messed up. It says race to 0. Don't know what happened there, but this is the first rack. They just started, Clint versus Brian. As you can see, our sponsors are up in the corner. Clint's at the table first. He had first break. It is alternating break, non-ball, race to 7. You can jump. You can 3-foul. You must call the 9. Any other ball you do not have to call. So there is that. That is pretty much all the rules. We had 51 players here in this tournament, which is a pretty good turnout. The loser side is a race to 5, by the way. This is on the winner side, race to 7. And yeah, it looks like Clint kind of took the foul by tying up the ball, so we'll kind of see what Brian does here. He's probably going to play safe back, probably just bank the 4 ball up the table. Exactly. I think he's going to end up leaving him a shot, though. Yeah, I think he's going to. It looks like he ended up leaving Clint a shot. I thought Brian would just kind of freeze the cue ball to the 8, but instead he tried to. I think he tried to draw it to the bottom rail and kind of was wanting the 4 ball to be middle rail above table and have the 9 and the 5 blocking. Oh, maybe Clint can't see it. I guess he is blocked. It's close though. I know it's definitely close. We got a lot of good players in the field today. You'll be able to see the bracket in the description of the video. I'll make sure to post the bracket so y'all can kind of look to see what happened. Again, as we said, we're adding the commentary afterwards. So yeah, when you do click on the bracket, it'll be the full bracket. And like I said, this is the first round. This is the very first round of the day, first match. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of good matches for y'all. Hopefully, this will be a good match. I think this is a good match. I think both Clint and Brian both play good. That was a very good jump shot by Clint right there. I think he did get unfortunately Brian straight in on the 4, and he kind of separated the balls. So Brian, I would think Brian should be out from here. Brian's a very good player. He practices a lot. I know the dude plays more pool in probably a month than I do in probably a year. So he definitely gets his time in on the table. That's for sure. Looks like Brian, I think he came down a little lower on the 5 than he was wanting. I think he was probably wanting more center table maybe, but should just be able to come right across. Oh, he kind of bumped the 6. I don't know. That's definitely not what he was wanting. I think he was wanting to kind of slide through. You can see I did update the race now on the scoreboard up top, so it is a race to 7. Again, kind of some technical difficulties here on the first match, but hey, it is our first attempt at running a tournament, our first attempt at live streaming a tournament, so, you know, things can't be perfect. Great shot there by Brian. Again, I think his speed's a little off. I think he was wanting the cue ball to stop probably another foot out in the middle of the table. Should still be able to make this ball. Probably, I would say put top right on it. Maybe come 3 rails back to the center of the table for the 8 in the corner. Let's see if that's kind of what he does here. No, he just goes straight across. He goes straight across. He plays it a little differently than I did. Leaves himself kind of a long shot here on the 8. Should just be able to make that with some top English, bring the cue ball back to the center of the table. As you can see, we got a packed house here today. Like I said, 51 players. Should be a good tournament. That's exactly what Brian did. I think he came over more than he was wanting. Looks like he's going to have kind of a cut shot here on the 9. I think he's calling. Did he call it in the right pocket? No, he's calling it in the left pocket. Okay. I guess he was just moving his cue around there. He's going to take his time and look at it. As a lefty, this could be kind of a think this is a little tougher shot as a left-handed player, kind of reaching over the table like this. No, he cut it right in, so good shot by Brian. Brian takes the first rack of the match. He's going to be up 1-0. The score should update, might take a second. There it is. Brian's up 1-0. It is his break. It's alternating break. It's not winner break, so don't get confused by that. So let's see. I do expect to see a couple of break and runs in this match. I know I've played both of these guys a ton. As I said, I consider them both to be my friends, and they can both break and run. So definitely I expect to see a couple. He's adjusting his score at the top. They do have the balls at the top of the light to adjust the score. That way the people that are there can keep up with what's going on. Unlike y'all who are watching this, you get the scoreboard at the top. We didn't really get to see the first breaks. I don't know where Clint broke from. Brian's going to break from the right side. Let's see if he makes anything. Not a bad break. Makes the 5. The 6 ball holds up. So he did make the 5 in the side. The 6 ball holds up. He can see the 1. I don't know. Doesn't look like he can bank it in the side. I don't know if you really want to play the carom onto the 6 or not. Maybe just play some kind of safety. No, it looks like he's kind of, I think he's looking at playing the 6. I figure maybe he would try to play some kind of safety. Maybe just bank the 1 ball down table. No, he tried to play, well, okay. Just cuts the 1 ball on the side. I think he was playing the carom, but I won't tell nobody. That was a good shot. You know, straight down. Looks like he's straight down on the 2 ball on the side. Should probably be out from here. I mean, these balls are laid out perfect for a run from here. Good shot. Now he's got the 3-6 combo. See if he just stops the cue ball or rolls forward a little bit. Yeah, he's going to roll forward. Not a bad shot. Still should be able to cut this in. Yeah, I mean, he should be. You would think he's out from here. Now, I was just telling you that I expected to see some breaking runs. See which way he decides to play shape here. Yeah, he plays that just how I would have thought, going 3 rails. Probably want to hit it a little bit harder to be more in the center of the table. Because I think he's got to be I think the 7's a little above the pocket. As you can see, he's trying to see the angle. So he can't leave the cue ball down there. We're going to have to draw this back out to the center of the table. Should be able to do it. Ooh, no, he rattled it. Alright, so we have, that's basically our first miss of the match. And from what he left Clint, I expect Clint to be out from here. Gonna have to reach for this ball a little bit. Yeah, now he's just gonna use the bridge. If he can find one. There should be one. Smokin Cue does have a bridge on every table. There we go, he found one. Should just be able to roll this cue ball back out to the center of the table. Exactly. Pretty good shot right there. 8 ball is basically hanging in the pocket. 7 balls basically in the pocket. So he just kind of rolls that one up. See, I like to try to maybe hit that one a little harder. Maybe try to avoid the 9 and have the cue ball roll back up to the center of the table a little bit. But that's just me. See how he plays shape on the 9 ball here. Oh yeah, 2 rails. Uh-oh. Oof. Well, that's an unfortunate roll there for Clint as he scratches on the 8. It looks like he's just going to concede the 9. So that makes it 2-0 Brian. That's a very unfortunate roll there for Clint. Would have thought he would have been out from there. Both players kind of gave that one away. Thought Brian would have had the break and run after making that shot on the 1. And I thought Clint would have been out basically from where he was at. but kind of an unfortunate roll there. All right, so Clint's turn to break. It is alternating break. We saw Brian break from the right side. Let's see. Looks like Clint's going to go from the same side. See if he makes a ball. He made the 3 in the side. So he did make a ball. Left the cue ball center of the table. Looks like he has a shot on the 1 ball. So pretty good break. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that. Both guys have broke good so far. I mean, it looked like even the first rack was pretty good too. Clint makes the 1 ball there. Looks like it got, I don't know, he got a little bit of an angle on the 2. Still was able just to stun the ball. I mean, this could be a break and run here. I might be saying that every rack maybe. I mean, you got 2 good players like this. I mean, obviously, you know, you're gonna see a lot of good breaks, a lot of break and runs. I think Clint rolled a little further than he wanted to there, or maybe not far enough. I think maybe he was wanting the cue ball more to the rail, but has to use the bridge a little bit. It makes it look easy. He plays really good with the bridge. I'm impressed with how well he plays with the bridge, to be honest with you. Should just be able to bring this cue ball to the center of the table, just like that. I have a feeling he's not gonna mess this one up. There he just draws right over. I assume he's going to come back over and play the 9 in the same side, or the same corner pocket as he's playing the 8 ball. Exactly, just like that. And just like that, it's going to be 2-1 now. I mean, I'm guessing he's going to make this. Yeah, I don't think Clint's going to miss that ball. So 2-1 now. Brian's break. We just saw our first break and run of the day. First break and run of the match. I'm sure maybe somebody broke and ran on one of the other tables, but it's the first one here. Again, check out our sponsors up in the right corner. Erus Productions, Laser Engraving, Paul Harris and Custom Cues, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Thank you guys for sponsoring. We really appreciate it. Like I said, we look forward to doing multiple events this year. They won't all be non-ball. We're going to be doing a bunch of different kind of games. Keep it entertaining. Most of the events, if not all the events, will be here at Smokin Cue. All right, so Brian's going to break from the right side again. He broke really good last time. Should have probably had a break and run. Let's see what he can do this time. Let's see. Okay, we got our first draw break. And the balls did not spread very well. So Clint's probably going to play safe here, I would imagine. Unless he wants to try the combo, but I think Clint's very good at safe, so he's going to play safe here. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he was wanting the cue ball more over behind those balls. Didn't exactly work the way I think he thought it was going to work. So let's see what Brian can do here now. Probably play the 1 ball all the way up, I presume. Maybe play it in the side. Yeah, probably just play it in the side, actually. That's exactly what he did. I'm not sure he wanted to hit the 8 ball there. Still straight in on the 2 ball all the way down. Should just be able to follow it because the 3 ball is down there. So should just be able to follow this all the way down. Let's see what he can do here. Well, he wasn't able just to follow it straight down. Kind of powered it. Bumped the 6. It looks like he does have a shot on the 3 ball, though, so that was a pretty good shot. Or should be, maybe even can play safe here. Yeah, he's probably going to play safe. Bank the 3 ball up the table. No, he did go for it. Almost got the cue ball around. I think he needed to hit it a little bit harder. Maybe these tables don't play as fast as he thought, or as fast as he was hoping. Still has a shot on the 4. The 5 looks a little funny. He's kind of got like a weird angle here. Be interesting to see exactly what he tries to do here. He just plays safe. And that's looks like a pretty good safety play there. Very good shot by Brian. I think that was a smart play. Clint could probably 2-rail kick at this ball. That's exactly what he did. Whew, almost got safe back. Almost got that cue ball there. Let's see, Brian's going to have to play another safety here. That's exactly what he does. I think he got him again. I'm not sure. He might be able to see this one a little bit. Yeah, I think he can see this one. Or at least part of it. No, maybe not. Alright, so Brian now does have a shot here on the 4 ball. Not the easiest of shots. I'm thinking the 5 ball does go past the 9. So he does have a chance maybe to get out from here. Oh no, he missed it. No, he didn't quite get it. Not sure he left Clint a shot. I mean, you know, if it is, it's a tough shot. Oh yeah, no, Clint made that look easy. Here I was thinking that was a tough shot. Shows you the, you know, the different levels of our playing ability. Now I'd say he's pretty much out from here. That was a good shot on the 5, perfect speed. Should us be able to tap the 6 ball in, basically tap the 7 in. Like, probably bring this out to the center of the table here. Just like that, yeah, 2 rails. And then probably play 2-rail position. This is kind of like a shot that he scratched on the 2nd rack. But I'm sure he won't scratch this time. That was a good shot. Let's see, yeah, the cue ball's not even going to be close to scratching this time. And it's not even on the rail. That's a perfect shot. And Clint ties it up 2-2 on our race to 7. It'll be Clint's break also. Looks like we might have a close match here. It's kind of going back and forth. Brian won the first 2. Now Clint's won these last 2. Remember, it's a race to 7, alternating break. So the alternating break, it kind of, you know, tells you, you know, like it kind of makes it harder, I guess, for somebody to kind of pull away, especially when it's 2 good players, because as you can see, both these guys can kind of break and run and, you know, get a game really quick. So Clint's going to stick with breaking from the right side. Let's see, I think might be a drop break. Yeah, we got a drop break. So, all right, so both players have now drop broke. So they both broke very well the first time, and now this time they have both broke draw. So kind of strange. The scoreboard just updated. It is 2-2. Sorry for being a little slow with that. Again, we did have technical difficulties on this first match. And also, you know, hey, just don't expect us to be perfect. You know, we're new to this. I think Brian was kind of firing at the non-ball there. Is kind of what it looked like. Didn't get it. Didn't really leave Clint a shot. I mean, he might have a shot. Clint's going to call the non-ball as well. So both guys are kind of swinging at it. Oh, wow. What a shot. That was a great combo right there by Clint. That makes it 3-2. Bad roll for Brian. I mean, out of all the places for the 1 ball to go, you know, had to line up a combo. But even then, shoot, I'd probably let my opponent shoot that combo. I mean, as good as Clint is, I don't think he's going to make that every time. But that was a very good shot. And if you are going to make it, you do want to make it in a tournament like this. So 3-2 Clint. Now it's Brian's break. A little pressure on Brian here. He's lost 3 straight. Kind of needs to get back on the winning side of things. Let's see if he can break him good. He did draw break last time, so let's see if he can get back to a good break. No? Another draw break? Alright, and Clint has a shot at the 1 in the side. Oh, he did miss it. He tried to fire it in there. I think it might have been a scratch shot, I think, had he made it. Got a little fortunate, though. Didn't really leave Brian. I don't think Brian can cut that in the side. And he's kind of jacked up a little bit over the 7 ball, so Brian's going to have to play safe here. I think Brian's waiting on David Brown on the table 1 over there. David Brown versus Clay Davis on the table beside him. Maybe a good match, maybe. I don't know. Clay's a little better than David, so Clay's probably gonna win that match, I presume. Not the best safety right there. Love Clint a tough shot. Should be able to cut this one probably to the left side, maybe. No, he cut, yeah, to the right side. Okay, he cuts it to the right side. Okay, and well, straight in on the 2 ball. I mean, the way Clint's playing here today, well, really the way he plays every day, I think you expect him to be out from here. Has to use the bridge again, but that's no problem for him. He plays really good with the bridge. Yeah, see, he rolls the cue ball forward there. That's a good shot. I would have been afraid to do that. I would have probably just done a stop shot there, but now he can basically just, I guess, stop shot on the 3, 4 in the side, 5 in the side. Oh, no, he missed it. All right, so giving Brian a chance here. Brian's got to be happy to be back at the table this rack. And now Brian's pretty much got the same out. Maybe draw this ball back a little bit. 4 in the side, 5 in the side. No, he just kind of, he didn't really draw it back any. He just kind of stunned it over. Still can play the 4 in the side and just bring the cue ball back down to the center of the table for the 5 on the other side. Exactly, just like that. Oh, I think he hit it a little harder than he wanted. That's a little harder. Makes it a little more difficult. Still has a shot, though. I'm sure he's not too upset about this. Probably could just draw the cue ball under for the 6 up here. Well, he kind of hit the 6, and he missed the 5. All right, things aren't really going Brian's way right now. Let's see what Clint's got here. Has Clint missed the 5? All right, so both players kind of struggling this rack a little bit. We've seen both players play really good so far. Both players make a couple of mistakes. It is the first round. They got, they got time to get it together. I expect both players to go kind of far in this tournament. 51 players paying out the top 12 spots. It's a good chance both these guys could be in the top 12. Brian made the 5. I think he doesn't really have a shot here on the 6. Probably going to play safe. I'm not sure what the safety is here. I think maybe just bank the 6 down the table. No, he's going to try to put the 6 behind the 8 ball. No, he tried to make it. I didn't even think it really went. All right, so Clint has a long shot here on the 6. Should just be able to make this and draw the cue ball back out to the center of the table. That's exactly what he did. He hits it a little hard, brings the cue ball all the way off the side rail and back up. I think he's almost straight in on this ball. Yeah, he was just able just to go up and down with it. And leave himself an angle here on the 8 to come down for the 9. Might play the 9 in the same pocket he's played it in all 3 times. Exactly. He likes that pocket for the 9. A little more angle on this one, though, than what he's had. But still almost straight in. All right, very good shot there by Clint. He's now up 4-2, and it's his break. Maybe what I thought was going to be a close match might not be a close match. I don't know. I mean, if Clint, breaks him like he did last rack, he could break and run again, and all of a sudden all the pressure's on Brian. So Brian needs to hope that Clint has a dry break here. It's been an exciting match so far, though. I will say that. It's an exciting match. And I appreciate you all for watching. Definitely check us out on Facebook, YouTube, the pool series. All right, so Clint's going to make one. No draw break this time. Actually, he made 2 balls there. He made 2. It's like he made the 2 and the 6. Has a shot on the 1. The 3 looks a little funny on the side pocket. All right, Clint missed the 1. I think he was trying to knock the 3 ball off. I think the 3 was on the edge of the pocket. I don't think it went in the side. Fortunate roll, though. I don't think he left Brian a shot, even though the 1 ball is right in front of the pocket. Brian's going to pull out his jump cue. Brian does jump very well, so he's very likely to make this ball. It is a far jump shot, though. Let's see if he can get it. The anticipation is killing us. The balls are laid out good, too. I mean, if he can make this ball, he should be out, depending on, what happens. But I'd assume if he makes it, he should have a shot on the 3. Oh, good try. Didn't quite get it. Did hit the ball, so he didn't give up ball in hand, but didn't quite make it. That was still a great effort. That was a really good shot. Oh, Clint's going to scratch off the 9 ball. Holy crap, I did not see that coming. I don't know. I'm sure he wasn't even wanting to hit the 9, but definitely did not see that scratch coming. Big break for Brian there. If you're Brian, you got to be, very happy about that. And especially with this layout, too. 3 in the side, 4 in the corner, 5 ball center table. Let's see what he does here. I would come up and try to play the 5 in the side. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. I don't think he came up as much as he wanted. Going to have to come all the way around the table for the 7 ball. 7's on the bottom rail down there. Let's see how he goes about this. Oh, yeah. See, he goes forward with that. See, that's a really good shot. That's a great shot to know, great shot to learn. You got to hit that ball really good. He hit that ball really good. Makes the 7. Should just be able to roll the 8 ball up and play the 9 on the side. That's exactly what's going to happen. I think he's going to roll the cue ball a little further than he wanted, but, well, yeah, and he's on the rail. Not the easiest shot. He was wanting that cue ball to stop about a foot sooner, I think. He did make the 9 on the side, though, as if it was a hanger. All right, so 4-3 now. I will say Clint plays at Smokin Cue a lot more than Brian, so for Brian not to know the speed of the tables is not that surprising. Whereas Clint plays at Smokin Cue, I would say almost once a week. Brian, on the other hand, maybe, once a year. Which I think they're like the same distance away, though. I don't know. Either way, 4-3 now. Brian's break, so, break and run here ties it back up. Kind of been a match of runs here. Brian won the first 2. Clint won the next 4. Now Brian's looking to win his 2nd in a row. Well, I think another draw break, man. Brian cannot get the break down. Spreads them good, just can't seem to make one. Left Clint a shot, but might be tough shape on the 2 ball with the cue on the rail. Oh, never mind. Forget what I said. That was a great shot. Great ball. Jeez. That was impressive right there. I mean, the four, where the 4 is, I mean, it's not guaranteed to be out from here. Oh, he drew that ball back pretty far. Get off the 6. Oh, it makes this a little tough here. Makes that a little tough. He definitely drew that ball a lot further than he was wanting. And then he just tries to play safe on the 4. Probably not the worst idea. Left Brian a tough shot. Let's see if Brian can make this. Should just be able to let the stroke out here, you know. Oh yeah, very good shot. And he hit that one perfect speed. Maybe he's figuring out the speed now. That was a really good shot. Now it looks like, once again, he's waiting on David Brown, who again is playing Clay Davis on the table next to him. Not sure what the score of that match is, but again, you can check the bracket. We'll be posting all of our brackets on a DigitalPool, so just search for the pool series on there. And also, like I said, I'll be posting the bracket here in the description of the video. A good shot by Brian. Let's see if he comes up and plays a 7. I would say you play both the 7 and the 8 in the side pocket. Would be my guess, my prediction. Would be what I would think. Would be how I would play it. Of course, I'm not in the tournament. I'm the one here talking behind the microphone and helping run the tournament. So, you know, maybe there's a reason I'm doing that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good shot. Should just kind of tap this in the side and bring the cue ball down for the 8 in the same pocket. I think Brian's starting to figure out the speed of the table now. Oh, no, he played it all the way down. Okay. All right, he played all the way down. And he's going to play the 8 all the way down, too. All right, so not at all how I would have played it. Maybe he didn't like the 7 on the side. Maybe it was just a weird angle. I could see that. I could definitely see that that being a thing. Good shot. All right, looks like Brian is going to tie this up, maybe. Got a little angle on the 9. Kind of have faith that he's going to make it. But maybe I'm giving him the commentator jinx. Who knows? Nah, very good shot by Brian. Great out. Great out. Huge. Ties it up at 4-4. Clint's break. We got ourselves a match, ladies and gentlemen. Race to 3 from here. Take this time to thank our sponsors once more. Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions, Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. You can see all the sponsors up there in the right-hand corner of the screen, right beside the Smokin Cue logo, which is where we're playing. And we are the Pool Series. Remember to check us out on Facebook or YouTube. And who knows, maybe later on, maybe create a TikTok. That's the cool thing to do nowadays. All right, so Clint with another break. Did not rack those very well. Just going to go ahead and say. Not rack those very well. Did not leave Brian a shot either, but did not rack those very well. Maybe Clint's a little frustrated how the last couple of games have gone. Like I said, this has been a match of runs. I mean, Brian won the first 2. Clint won the next 4. Brian won the last 2. So maybe one of them gets on a run and wins the next 3 and wins 7-4. Or maybe we end up, you know, with a hill-hill match. Brian's going to push. This is our first push of the match here. All right, let's see. He just pushed it all the way up table. I would assume Clint's going to play safe. I don't think he's going to go after that 1-3 combo. Clint's a pretty smart player. He doesn't really take too many wild chances. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Play safe. I think he got it too. Looks like he locked him up on the 6 ball. It's a good shot. Good safety. I'll tell you, that's one thing if I had to pick my favorite thing about both these guys' play, it's Clint's ability to play safe, and then what I also like is Brian has no fear. Brian's going to go after everything. Brian's not afraid to miss. I like it. Those are the one thing I like about both these players. Clint plays great safes, and Brian plays with no fear. Good hit by Brian. Probably going to be another safety here coming, I would imagine. Way to hit that ball hard. You got to kick at that ball hard, I think, is how I think that's the way to go. That way you do kind of maybe create some space there. Oh, no, Clint went for it. Holy crap. What a shot. What a shot. I don't think he has anything on the 2 ball. Maybe the safety's coming now. Gonna have to use the bridge. Makes it a little tougher. Yeah. Nice little safety. Nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done. And that was a really good shot on the 1 ball. Here I was talking about the safeties, and then he goes for a tough-ass shot on the 1 and drills it. Jeez. Probably Brian's going to elect to jump. Or no, he had the jump cue. Now he's going to just come over here. I think he can... I'm not sure if he might be able to see a little bit of this ball, but it should be an easy kick. I think kicking's the way to go here. Yeah, he's definitely looking at kicking it. Almost made it. See, that's why I like to kick at it, because I think it gives you a small chance to make it. I think if you jump, you're really just jumping to hit it and maybe get safe. I think by kicking it, you can kind of make it and maybe not leave him a shot. Obviously, he left Clint a shot, but I think maybe like 10 out of 12 times you probably don't leave a shot. Clint rolled a little further than he was wanting there on the 3 ball. Ooh. I thought he missed it. I thought he missed it. Gonna have to jump the 4 though. He did hook himself. This will be the first time we've seen him jump. Pretty solid jump. Didn't make it, but left some distance between the balls. Brian's probably going to play safe. Oh, he's looking at it here. He's looking. He's taking his time with this one. This is a tough one. Of course, it is getting to the really big pressure part of the match now at 4-4. Brian does have the next break though, so it's got to help him a little bit. All right, let's see what he decided to do. It's going to be a safety. Just don't know exactly where the safety goes. So he tries to put the cue ball behind the 5. I don't think he got there. You can see the reaction on his face too. He did not get there. I think Clint might be able to cut this in the side. I would try, for sure. Yeah, he tried. He missed it, but he is going to get safe back. And I think that's why you go for that shot. Perfect speed. Maybe he was just playing safe the whole way, actually, because that was like perfect speed for the safe. I think Brian can see a little bit of it, though. Again, taking his time a little bit. These are some tough shots, man. I mean, you gotta think, you gotta hit this and not leave him. Oh no, he did kick at it. I thought he could see a little bit of it. Not a bad shot, though. Not a bad shot. This is really our first long rack of the match here. Every other rack has gone pretty quick. All right, Clint playing safe again. I think he was wanting to hit it a little harder to get the 4 up on the rail. Left Brian a shot, though. Should be able to make this one and get shape on the 5. I mean, it's still not the easiest out from here, though. Not the easiest out at all. He did make it. He's going to have a shot on the 5, just like I said. From the 5 to the 6, though, is not the easiest. And then, well, the 7. The 7's far enough up. Yeah, kind of bring the cue ball below the 6. Play the 6 in the side. All right, good shot. Good shot. Now I could just roll the cue ball up to the rail, play the 7 all the way up. Have a pretty decent shot on the 8. You can see he's going a lot slower now. He's really starting to take his time. I mean, this match is no longer going quick. This rack has really slowed it down. Good shot. Exactly what you wanted to do. Maybe not quite as hard. Maybe wanted to hit it a little softer. Leave the cue ball a little closer to the rail. All right, let's see what happens here. Shooter's bill just roll this up. Nothing special. Yeah, just like that. Now just tap the 8 in. Have the 9 over there in the corner. They've made the 9 in that corner a lot in this match, by the way. There we go. I think Brian might be ahead again. There, he fired that one in there. All right, so Brian takes the lead back again, 5-4. And it's going to be his break. Ooh, he's got a chance to get on the hill, boys. He's got a chance to get on the hill here. This is getting exciting. This is what we wanted. We picked a good first match. I think we picked a very good first match. We got a lot of good names in this tournament, though. You got Jesus Atencio, Brian White, Mike Davis, Justin Martin. Let's see, am I forgetting a couple more maybe? BJ Ussery, Eddie Little, Hunter White. You got a lot of big names from this area in this. Well, some of those are big names in the country or in the world. So you got a lot of big names in this tournament. You're probably wondering where they're at. I'm sure you'll be seeing them all on the stream table at some point. But this is we thought this was the best match of the first round, and so far I think it's living up to it a little bit. Brian did finally make one. Doesn't have a shot though. There goes Justin Martin though. You just saw him walk by. Looks like he's up next on table 1. As I guess Clay and David are done. So Brian finally makes the ball, doesn't have a shot. That's always frustrating. It's always frustrating when that happens, man. When you draw a break a couple times in a row and then finally make one and don't have a shot, it's frustrating. Or if it's win or break and the opponent wins a couple in a row and you finally win one and get to break and don't have a shot. I mean, I don't think he has a shot. He's lining up as if he does have a shot. I didn't think he did. Oh, no, he did. He did have a shot. Jesus, I gotta get my eyes checked. Wow, what a scratch. Holy crap. Man, that's just so unfortunate. I didn't think he had a shot. I thought he was covered up a little bit. Great fucking shot, Brian. Horrible roll on the scratch, man. Damn. You almost hate to see that after that shot, really. So Clint with ball in hand. Let's see what happens from here. See if he can run out. I mean, the balls are spread pretty good. And, a player like this with ball in hand and the ball is spread pretty good, you almost, it's a huge percentage that he's probably out. Yeah, just 5 and the 6 in the same pocket. See how he gets shape on the 7. I'm always interested to see how some of these guys play this shot. So he just goes straight down. See, that's not a bad idea. I'll almost play it to where it hits that side rail a little bit, though. All right, he makes that. See what he does here with the 8. He's got the 8 in the side. Probably draw it back, maybe. No, he just rolls it forward, comes up and down. Going to play the 9 in the same pocket. I think 4 out of Clint's 5 games that he's won, he's now made the 9 in that pocket. He did make it. He did make it. Okay, so 5-5 now. Clint's break again. So here we go. We're going back and forth now all of a sudden. And again, let's mention the sponsors once more. RJ Ward Crawl Professionals, Erus Productions, Laser Engraving, Paul Harris and Custom Cues. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Hopefully y'all, all y'all listening, hopefully y'all go check them out, for if you need something from them. So 5-5 now. Scoreboard's a little behind. All right, Clint's going to break from the right side again. It's worked for him. It's worked for him today. Might not work that time, though. Nope. Didn't make one. Straight in on the 1. Damn, that's one where you want to make one. Because with the shot on the 1 ball from there, man, yeah. You could tell Clint was a little frustrated about that. Brian here, if Brian gets out here and gets on the hill, and it's his break next, huge advantage. He just gets the cue ball back to the center of the table. Let's see what he does. Does he try to come between the 5 and the 8 there? Is that what he's going to try to do? Is that what he's looking at? Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Good shot. I kind of bumped the 5 a little bit. I don't think it's going to hurt him that much. It's a really good shot. I don't even know if I would have tried that. I think I would have tried to bring the cue ball somewhere else there. You know what I mean? I think I would have tried something a little different. He's really starting to figure out the speed of the table now. Remember, that was hurting him earlier in the match. Should just be able to maybe draw this ball back or kind of stun it maybe. You just kind of leave maybe stop it maybe even. Yeah, just like that. I mean, it rolled, you could tell he wanted it a little higher up maybe, or a little more over, but either way, I think he's still all right. I mean, with his layout, where that cue ball is, you can't really be complaining too much. He's looking at it. I don't know. He doesn't seem to like it for some reason. Or he's just really taking his time to make sure. Let's see what he gets here. Yeah, he kind of, I don't know exactly what that was there. I don't know why he had so much spin on that ball. I don't know. But now he has kind of a tough shot on the 6. Definitely still just going to try to cut this in. Oh, he hung it in the pocket. Is it going to fall? It's not. Oh, man. Holy crap. I thought he hit it good. I can't believe that ball was hanging up. Like, I'm still waiting for it to fall. That's insane. Wow. Wow, that's, whew. Clint does make it. Gets pretty good shape on the 7. Wow. That's crazy. I think Clint rolled a little further than he was probably wanting on that 8 ball there. Yeah, just going to roll it forward and play the 9 in the same pocket that he's been playing it in. Little further shot than what he's had, though. Oh, man. Clint rattled it. Holy crap. I think he kind of jumped up a little bit before he shot it. Holy crap. I'm sure he's going to make Brian shoot this ball. Yeah, he's going to make him shoot it, yeah. Q-ball did kind of end up on the rail, but, I mean, holy crap. Did not see that coming. A missed 9 ball from one of these guys is very rare. Brian did make it. Good shot, Brian. Brian does take a 6-5 lead. First one to the hill. And he gets to break. Well, if you're Brian, you got to love your chances from here. You got to be, you got to be smiling a little bit on the inside here. Lay down a good break here, and it could be over. Oh, yeah, Josh Newman, another big name as you see him walk by. I forgot to mention him earlier. Like I said, a lot of good players in this tournament, man. We got a very strong field. Hopefully we get a strong field like this every time. All right, let's see if Brian can lay down a good break here. Makes one. Might have a shot on the 1 ball. Does have a shot on the 1 ball. Makes the 5 as well. Makes 2 balls. Has a shot on the 1 ball. It's not an ideal shot. It's not the easiest shot, but it's a shot. I don't know exactly what he's pointing at. We do have the sound off. That's one of the technical difficulties, was having the sound on Facebook, because we're live on Facebook, the pool series page. But, Facebook will kick you off with music in the background. So the sound's off. That was one of our technical difficulties. Next tournament, we do expect to have live commentary. So we won't be doing this post commentary like this. Oh, Brian fired that ball in. Comes around, does not hit another ball. Has a shot on the 2 ball. Either all the way up or in the side. I think it goes in the side. I think you try to play this in the side. I think you play it in the side and try to draw the cue ball over and play the 3 down. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. He's looking at maybe playing it all the way up, I believe. No, he did exactly what I said. Oh, he tried to keep it under. And I think he hooked himself. He tried to keep the cue ball under. I thought maybe he had the angle to bring the cue ball above the 3. Either way, bad luck though to get hooked there. That's a big time. That's a big time play. It's a big time shot. It's a big roll. Well, behind the back. Clint's walking around to make sure it's a good hit. And it was not. Good try, though. Dang, that's a bad roll for Brian. Another bad roll. He's had a couple bad rolls in this match. Really, Clint's had a couple bad rolls. Both guys have had a couple bad rolls. All right, so once again, ball in hand for Clint with 5 balls on the table. Yeah, he's going to play the 4 ball all the way up there in the right corner. I think we might have a hill-hill match. What a great way to start the day. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He kind of bumped the 6. See what he does here. Kind of got an angle here on the 6. Let's see how he plays shape on the 7. Yeah, he plays the 2 rails. That's exactly what I would have thought. And then should be able to just uh, roll this one up back to the center of the table. No, he drew it back. All right, so Clint's got to play this ball in a different pocket, which maybe it was time for a change because he did wobble the last one. And he makes that one. So we're going to have a hill-hill battle here, boys. All right, hill-hill, Clint's break. Hill-hill, Clint's break. Whew. It's gonna be exciting times here. The pool series at Smokin Cue, sponsored by Paul Harris and Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Let's see what happens here on the final rack of this first match of the day, first streaming match of the day, first round of this non-ball tournament. Are you predicting a break and run? I'm predicting a break and run. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm calling a break and run. Don't let me down, Clint. There we go. They fist bumped there, wishing each other good luck. You always like to see that. Good sportsmanship. Well, forget the break and run. He didn't even make a ball. So much for my prediction. Oh well. We didn't even get teased with one. But still could be an exciting rack. The balls are kind of messed up. Brian does have a shot on the 1 ball. The 2's in a weird spot, though. It's crazy. He got 7 balls above the side pocket. He hit those balls pretty hard. Ooh, he missed the 1. Bumps the 2. I think now the 2 goes past the 8. I mean, maybe try that 1-9 combo here, though. Might be enticing. I think he's just going to play the 1. I mean, the 1 does go. See, yeah, the 1 did go. And like we said, he bumped the 2. Brian bumped the 2 on his shot, so the 2 does go past the 8 ball now. See if we can draw that cue ball over. Oh, man. I don't think he quite got there. Maybe he did. Let's see. I don't think he's pulling out an extension. I guess he doesn't like the bridge on this one. I guess he likes the extension. You would have thought he would have used that at some other point by now. Oh yeah, he can make it. I guess he did get there. Yep. Now he's got the 4 on the side. I just don't know if the 7 goes past the 8. I don't think it does. Hill here. All right, let's see what he decides to do here. I can't tell. I think the 6 goes in that corner. I just don't know where the 7 goes. I'm not even sure if the 6 goes in the corner, actually, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, the 6 did not go. You can tell by the shape. Oh, he bumped the 7. Bumped the 7. Does have a shot on the 6. 7 definitely doesn't go past the 8 ball now. I'm not exactly sure what you try to do here. I think you can cut the 6 in the corner here and maybe, I don't know, maybe put top on the cue. No, I don't know. Jaw the cue ball around the table. I don't know, maybe bank the 6. I don't know. I think you just cut the 6 in and try to jaw the cue ball. No, he did try to bank the 6. Didn't quite get it. Had shape on the 7, though, all the way down. Holy crap, he did try to bank the 6. Left Brian a shot. 7 still doesn't go past the 8, though. Still weird shape on the 7. I think if you're Brian, you try to play the 7 in the same pocket. Maybe bring the cue ball over to like the side pocket and play the 7 in the same pocket as you're going to play the 6. I think maybe that's the shot. Or draw it. Yeah, draw it like he is, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what he did, yeah. Should get over there. Yeah, I think this is the best you could ask for. I think maybe the cue ball closer to the rail would have been nice. Could be a tough, I don't know. Man, I don't even know. Do you try to cut this? Do you try to bank it? Do you play safe? You can probably put the cue ball behind the 8. I know he was wanting to cut it. That's exactly what he was wanting to do. I think maybe you play safe here. Try to put the cue ball behind the 8. I think that's the move. I really do. I think that's the move. To play safe. Let's see. Oh no, he goes for it. Didn't quite get it. Came up short. Undercut it. Love Clint, where he can cut it in the side, come up the table for the 8. Exactly, just like that. Oh, he came to the other side. See, he comes to the other side. See, I try to keep that on the same side. Just because, look, now you're on the rail, and I don't like to be on the rail. Of course, I still expect him to be out. Should just roll this ball up. Yeah, he got enough power on it to get it 2 rails and somewhat in the middle of the table, and the 9 in his favorite pocket. All right, good shot there by Clint. Clint wins, 7-6. Good match, boys. Good match, guys. Very entertaining. Congrats to Clint on the first round win. Good luck to both these guys in the tournament. Again, this was the pool series. Check us out at Smokin Cue. Thanks to Smokin Cue for hosting the tournament. And we were sponsored by Paul Harris and Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and last but not least, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Thank you, guys.